All right, welcome back to the Central Valley Buzz, everybody. I'm your host, Chuck Leonard, and we're going to talk reverse mortgages right now with Peggy Robbins. Hello, Peggy.
How are
you?
Nice to meet you.
What's this? All this talk about the reverse mortgages?
Well, reverse mortgages has always gotten a bad name because people, seniors, forget to make their house. They don't have to have a payment, but they forget to make their payment on their taxes and insurance, and they can be foreclosed on that because they don't do that.
How do they forget? Doesn't the county send them a bill?
Well, they do send them a bill, and I don't know if it's just forgetting or if they don't have the money at that time or whatever, but they can be foreclosed on that, and they've gotten a bad rap because the government has the FHA, because it's an FHA insured loan. They have given them so much money, and they don't have any equity left in their house. But things have changed in the last 18 months, a lot.
So when the program first gets kicked off, it gets a bad rap because some of the seniors didn't get treated so fairly, or
well, I don't know what
because
honestly,
it did have a bad rap.
It did,
right?
It has.
I mean, we're here to clear that up.
Honestly, I don't know why.
Did it sound like people were trying to screw the seniors?
Well, that's.
Did you know what I mean?
That could be.
Because it sounds a little weird.
And they were very expensive before.
Uh-huh.
They're not that expensive now. They do have to have FHA insurance because that's a requirement because that's an FHA loan. So it's treated the same.
It's based on the value of the home, right?
Right. It's based on the value of the home and the amount of equity. And you have to be 62 in order to get it. And you have to have the equity, like I say, in the home. You can pay off a loan that's on there. You can just take out money and pay off bills.
Oh, so you could get a loan on the house to pay off the existing loan?
Yes, of course.
And how would that work? Why wouldn't you just keep the existing?
Because
then you wouldn't have a payment.
You won't have a payment.
Okay.
That's what Ronald Reagan set up when he set this into motion and he signed the bill to have the seniors be able to retire and have some money without having a payment. So that's what a reverse mortgage is for. You get to put it on based on what your age is and based on the equity in your home.
I think another thing people are a little weird about the reverse mortgages is in the event that the mother or father passes, what happens to the house then? Does the family lose it because the mother or father spent all the equity in it and it goes right back to the bank? How's it work?
See, that's been a misconception. And when we had the market crisis with the mortgages and everything, I know that even the reverse mortgages are upside down. But that individual that's in that home, they can stay in that home, and it doesn't matter how large that loan gets because the interest rate is added on to the mortgage that they get. When you get a regular forward mortgage, you pay the interest and the principal all at one time.
Right.
This one, you get the principal, and then you add the interest into it as you go going on down the line. So 10 years from now, you're going to have a higher loan than you would when you started now. But with the amount of equity that they're requiring that you have in your property, then you're probably going to be able to relive that to your kids. You will it to your kids. They have no less than 6 months and up to a year in order to get that loan paid off. And refi it. They can do that.
Are they able to do that?
They can sell it.
Are they able to do that because in the event, let's say your mother or father owns the home, and they don't do the reverse mortgage, and they pass. Not so easy just to jump right in there and get that home loan.
Well, it would
But
have
in
to
a
go.
reverse
It would have to
mortgage,
go
it's
through the
different?
estate the same way. The forward mortgage and a reverse mortgage is basically you have to have a will, you have to have a financial arrangement to get that paid off. You have to be able to, what am I trying to think of here? I got stuck.
It's okay, we can come back to that. Let's do this. Tell me the best case scenario of a reverse mortgage.
Well, I could do it for myself.
Okay.
I wish I had gotten one.
Okay.
Had I gotten one, I had about $120,000 equity in my house in 2005. But I didn't think about it because I was working, and I was at an age where I could get a reverse mortgage. And I could have used more of the reverse mortgage at that time, and I probably could have gotten about 80% of it. They've cut it way back now. But now I lost my home in a short sale because I wasn't able to keep it through that mortgage market crisis that we had. So
you lost 120.
So I lost 140,000 plus all the money I had been putting into the payments since then, up to 3 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah. So everybody, every senior should at least look at it, at least find out what it's all about, because it's changed a lot.
What about tax reasons? Any good tax breaks or anything?
That would be for an accountant to talk to you about. I can't answer that question, but there is a way to start at your age 62, and you can get that reverse mortgage, and they have fixed ones and they have adjustables. If you put an adjustable on there, that can grow. The amount of money in that can grow, and when you get to be 75 or 80 and you need some extra monthly payments to you as income, you can use it that way. It can be structured to help you that way.
That sounds very, very interesting.
Yeah, there's a lot there, and people need to know about it.
Can people call you up?
They can.
You talk, sit down with them?
I talk to them on the phone, and then I work up a package for them, and then I take it out and to them at their house. One of the main issues is that they must have third-party counseling. So they have to call this company up, and they have to go over the information that they're going to be getting, because they don't want us to just
bamboozle anybody.
That's right.
Right?
And that, yes.
Can the third-party counsel, can that be their family?
No.
Like,
there is a company.
Because there's no emotion. They want to take emotions out,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, but the kids should be in on it so that they know what's happening on it, so that there's, they know that their mom and dad are being taken care of.
Right.
You know?
You know what? I'm so glad you came by to
Well, I appreciate
kind of set things straight for me.
Thank
Nice
you so
talking
much.
with you,
All
Peggy,
right,
okay?
thank you.